Morning all. We have a core strength workout today, so if you join me straight away we'll get warmed up. I'm just going to start off with a cat-cow like so. We're going to do a nice quick warm up and then get straight into the strength exercises. Arching and rounding that back first of all. And you may not have done some of these exercises, which is good. You're not going to be doing your standard crunches or anything. When we're looking at core strength, we're going to be looking at core bracing mainly, and able to keep your core in strong positions during some more difficult movements. So that's going to be the main focus today. So a lot of the main exercises that I'll be showing you are quite tricky, but I do have some regressions for you if you are struggling, so don't worry. Reach throughs, stretching out, twisting that torso, and then come into a press up position. Bring one leg up to the side, and then reach up, and then reach your elbow to the floor. Don't have to touch the floor with your elbow, just creating that movement, like so. And then swap sides. Bring it down. Just going to go some glute bridges. And then finally, feet and knees together, just roll those knees side to side. Cool, right, so we're going to start with 3 exercises. We're going to do 6 reps on each side of all 3. We're starting off with a side plank reach through, which you probably have done before. It's a favourite of mine. We're going to make sure that elbow is right under the shoulder, if you remember. One foot on top of the other, or you can go feet side to side like so. If you're starting in the regression, then we're on the knees rather than the feet, like here. But if we're not, we're on those full feet. Up we go. Now focus on your hips. Hips staying facing the camera, so facing forwards. Hand comes up. Hand reaches under, where I'm not trying to twist too much, my feet are staying on their sides, and then I open back up. We're going 6 on this side to join in. Nice, slow, controlled movement, not rotating with the hips, only twisted with the torso, which you may feel limited, but that's fine, that's what we want. We want to feel that core working as we twist. 2 more. And last one. Good job. Now we're going to swap sides. The same again here. Hips staying forward, reaching under, and opening back up. Keeping those hips nice and high. Remember, on the knees, if this is too difficult for you, that's exercise 1 done. We're going into exercise 2, which is a straight leg dead bug. So level 1 will be your normal dead bug. You did my video the other day and you should be well practiced in this. The straight leg one, we're going to put the legs up dead straight. Now I'm going to crunch up, so I'm reaching right up and keeping my shoulders right up. I'm really reaching during this one. I'm taking that leg, control down, tap, and then back up. Tap, back up, 6 on each side. So yeah, normal dead bug. If you can't do this one, if you can, go at the same pace as me. Nice control, keeping that core on. Keep under control the whole time, keeping that crunch up. Last ones. And rest it. And then finally, exercise 3 is a bear dog. Now, a bird dog for level 1 is where you're on your knees, back flat, core strong, you extend out, and you come back and extend out on the other side. That is a bird dog, that's for level 1. Level 2 is simply knees off the floor, so we're in that bear position first. So this is tricky, so use the bird dog if you need to, but we're here. Look how close my knees are to the floor, we never come up. We stay here, we go out, and then back in. Out, in, controlling that position. 6 on each side here. Bird dog if you're struggling. This is what we're looking for. See how I'm keeping the knees close to the floor. I'm not lifting the bum up. Core's working hard to keep it that way. 6 on each side. Use that bird dog if you're struggling at any point. Cool, so they're our first 3. We're going to get through them at least twice before we move on. So have a little breather and then we'll come back to these side plank reach throughs. So remember, on the knees if the on the feet is too hard for you, but here we go. So up like so, reach, and then open up. 6 on each side again. Last one. And then swap it over. Keep those hips facing forward. There we go. So lying down now, we're going into those feet up dead bug. Again, this is your normal dead bug if you struggle. But if you can, bring it into this feet up position, really crunched up. Leg goes down, tap, back up. 6 on each side. Feeling that core really work to hold you in this position. There we go. And then back to the bear dog. So bear dog is tricky. Again, bird dog is just like so. Keep that core strong as we go out. We're just maintaining it on the feet with the bear dog. So here we go. 6 on each side. Cool, so rest there, have a little breather. There are 3 again. We're going to squeeze one more round in of these 3. So we're going to jump straight back into it before we move on. So bring yourself back down. One more set of these 3. Into the side plank first. So I'm going to face that. And there we go. 1. Nice controlled movement on these side planks. 3, 6 on each side. 4, 5, 6. On the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the key is to have control in all these exercises. The same here with the feet up. Dead bug, take it, time it with me. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2. Nice controlled pace like so. Keep it going. Good work, nice. Here we go. Final bear dog or bird dog then. Here we come on those hands and knees. Up we go. Extend out and back. Nice controlled movement here. Alright, so there are 3. So tough exercises there. Really all focus on the core. We're going to move on to a different 3 now. So we're starting with our planche mountains. So mountain climbers, but if you can, all you're going to do is literally lean more forward. So I'll show you what I mean. So level 1. Our hands are directly above our shoulders, like so. Into this pressure position, hips tucked, like we've done before. Now, planche mountain is literally just putting your weight more forward. Make sure you use the core more, hollowing out a bit more is what we're looking for. So if I show you here, in this position, leaning the shoulders right over, keeping the arms locked out. I'm literally on my toes at the back. Bring that knee in. And onto the other side, holding this position. Normal mountains, if you struggle with these, put 6 on each side, same pace as me, nice and controlled. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. That extra lean forward and tucking up into that hollow position really works the core that bit more. Into our reverse mountains next. So, level 1, these are tough on the shoulders. So level 1, you're just going to lean slightly backwards on your hands. We're going to go for alternating knees in, lifting that knee to your chest, like so. This is for level 1. Level 2 is a lot harder. We're going hands, fingers facing your toes, and you put them back here. Squeeze your shoulders back and down. We're lifting up into this reverse plank position. And from there, lock your lats on. And bring a knee up, and a knee up. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Try and keep those hips up. 6, 6. And then finally we're going for plank walkouts. So we have 6 reps here. Now level 1, what I want you to do is on your knees, you walk your hands out. You can go 1 or 2 steps, I recommend keeping hollowed out and walking back in, like so. In, sorry, out, and then back in. Level 2, harder exercise, we're just doing full plank on the feet. But if you can't take 2 steps out with your hands, then only take 1. But here we go. So, into this plank, 1 out you go, and if you can, go 2, and work your way in. You can go further, we're just going to keep it here today. Big step out with the hands, and then just walking them back in. 2. 3. 4. Keeping that hollow plank position on. 5. 6. There we go. So if you can maintain that plank position, you're going to do a lot of good. If you're struggling, then take it back to that level 1. We're going to get another round of these in. So bring it back to your mountain climbers or your planche mountains. So remember, leaning right forward, arms locked out, right on the toes, knee comes in. Nice control. There we go. Let's swap it over to those reverse mountains. Lock those lats on, hips up. Bring those knees in. Six on each side. Straight into those walkouts. Here we go. Six reps here. Last one. Alright, we're going to squeeze in one more round of these 3 and then we're going to do a rest and a stretch. You just have to do that on your own, just so we can squeeze this last round in. Okay, so here we go, planche mountains. Final set, off we go. Nice control, hips up, tucked in, hollow position. Straight into your reverse crunch. Hips up. Bring those knees in. 6 on each side. And finally, walkouts. Here we go. Nice controlled walk out to the hands. Last one. Well done guys, bring it into a cobra and just relax off. You can bring it down to the forearms if your shoulders are burning. And just arch up here. Have a little breather. Relax it down a little bit. You don't need a massive stretch out for this one because it was all core. Really good focus with these exercises. I want to keep you as much as I could today, so we didn't need to rush through it as much as we did. Let's do a knee roll side to side, just to loosen off. But using some of those core exercises in your core strengthening routines, in a strength exercise workout, will be really useful for practicing that core bracing and improving that core strength. So I hope you enjoyed that, and then I'll see you tomorrow for a conditioning session.